all fueled up and ready to check out who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City, playing at the 4 and 5, Jackson and Westbrook at the 3 slot. Here's Westbrook. It's deflected. Pitch out to the wing. Muhammad with it, and it's Harden picking him up from 12 feet out. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Muhammad's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the 76ers. Outside Jackson. Feeds it to Westbrook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Muhammad.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Baseline J on the way. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Now Dragic, after the missed 3 from Reggie Jackson. Dragic the pass to Okafor. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Dragic dishes to Simmons. Okafor with the screen on Harden. Inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Crisp pass into the paint.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Jackson kicks to Westbrook. Dishes to Ibaka. Outside Jackson. 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And it's Dragic off the drive. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Jackson kicks to Westbrook. Outside for Jackson. It's Durant on the wing. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Okafor. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Okafor's got his second bucket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here's Westbrook. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. Dragic against Westbrook. Dragic kicks to Muhammad. Dragic the pass to Okafor. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Okafor's got 6 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Ibaka, no luck.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Now it's...
That athletic.
Yeah.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Ibaka against Okafor. That's good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now, here is Harden. 6 points for him. Westbrook dishes to Durant. Jackson has the open look. No good from outside. The 76ers leading by 6. Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who's able to talk with Brett Brown.
He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Now here's Dragic. 9-point game his last outing. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And it's Westbrook missing.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Defended by Durant. Baseline try. Can't hit. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. It's stolen by Dragic. One-on-one fast break. And Muhammad gets it to go. Muhammad's got his third basket of the night.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
The 76ers making a switch here. Newman's checked in. Now here's Muhammad. 6 points for him. Here's Okafor. Ibaka with some nice... So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Russell Westbrook. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular, averaging about 23 points per, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Jones checked in for Oklahoma City. Green, the screen. Harden kicks to Green. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Green's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Simmons following the score by Oklahoma City. Embiid with the screen on Green, and he gets it to go. Simmons got his first 2 points.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Jones, the pass to Harden, outside Westbrook. Green, the screen. 6 to shoot. Outside Westbrook. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. How about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Russell Westbrook is second, James Harden third.
And this is the cream of the crop at the two-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
And that's exactly what they do, overwhelm you. This is an aggressive attacking group. Each one of these guys is a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Trailblazers.
And what a luxury when you have depth. I mean, a lot of their scoring in that win came from their reserves. And make no mistake, they carried the load for that team.
Without question, the starters can't do it all game long. You need that help from the reserves, and they got it in that one.
The 76ers leading. Pass to Newman. He kicks it to Embiid from 15 feet away, and the 76ers tack on two more.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now, here's Westbrook. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Dunn passes to Grant. Wide open look. That's good. Dunn's got his second basket of the night. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
And the Thunder making a change here. Martin's checked in. Now here is Martin. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And the 76ers with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Here's Dunn. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul. Oklahoma City foul call.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside, Jones. Harden outside. Martin for 3. And Adams kicks to Martin. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. 1:37 left here in the first quarter. Here's Dunn. He's got 5. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And really no choice but to run. Didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the first. He feeds it to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Newman. No good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Knocks it loose. Here's Dunn. 9 points last game out. Grant dishes to Covington. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And there's the pass to Dunn. Here's Newman. Guarded by Harden. Newman with the bucket. The Prodigy's got his first basket of the night. Outside, Jones. There's the dish to Harden. To stop the run, and he slams it one-handed.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Here's Covington. 14 points from him the last game against Portland. Dunn. And the bank shot is good. Dunn's got 7.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And Adams kicks to Jones. Harden the pass to Adams.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's get a hand to your own Sixers.
And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives us some insight into that philosophy.
I think it's another level I can go to. You know, always can be better. That's how I look at things. Teammates need me more than ever now. Coaches need more from me, so I got to dig deep and see where I can find it from.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple of years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant and Ibaka playing at the 4 and 5. Jackson is out there with Martin, and it's Green in at the 3. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Now in the lineup, the Thunder. Russell Westbrook.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. He had dropped for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
The drive by Jackson, and the layup's good off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Dragic against Jackson. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
The 76ers leading by 5. Muhammad with it. 6 points for him. Dragic left side. The feed to Muhammad. And Durant sends it back. Westbrook kicks to Jackson. Pass to Green. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And it's Okafor missing.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
No good from Simmons.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position. Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Westbrook. He dishes it to Ibaka. Muhammad grabs the board. The 76ers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Dragic against Jackson. Dragic left side. Passes to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
For Oklahoma City, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5.
Westbrook. He has 11 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Philadelphia with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. Picked by Okafor. 76ers moving the ball around. Defended by Durant. Fades back, and he gets it to go. 10 points for him.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
To the inside. Here's Ibaka, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
Kicks it to Simmons. To the left side wing. Muhammad drills it from outside. Muhammad's got 9 points.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Powered down with both hands.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Philadelphia, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line. Missing a couple.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Now, here is Ibaka. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah. Easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
And Muhammad throws it down.
just dangling from the rim. After sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And GA, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Okafor gets the bucket.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got
And that is good. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside Westbrook. Outside Jackson. Feeds to Durant. Outside Westbrook. And the wide open shot from Green. The Thunder with another miss. Philadelphia leading by 7. Newman the pass to Dragic. Here's Simmons, guarded by Green. Simmons dishes to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Jackson kicks to Green. And Embiid with the block. Dragic against Ibaka. Outside Dragic. And the shot falls short this time.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Now here's Dragic. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Simmons. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket.